On Friday, April 1st, 2022, at approximately 4:23 p.m., Industry Sheriff Station deputies responded to an emergent call for service of a possible arson in progress in the 14,000 block of Crystal Lantern Drive in the unincorporated area of Hacienda Heights. The homeowner and the informant on the call indicated that the informant's brother, 56-year-old Trinidad Velasco, was inside a blue Ford pickup truck parked in front of the informant's residence and threatened to burn down the house with a bottle of gasoline he had in his possession.
Crystal Lantern Drive, Hacienda Heights. The vehicle, DP Mel Hispanic 56, in a blue Ford pickup. White t-shirt, black pants. Threatens to burn house. Has bottle with possibly gasoline in it. Tag is 134. 147 Adam 1, your ETA code 3.
The deputies arrived on scene and observed Velasco seated in the driver's seat of the truck, which was parked on the street in front of the residence. The deputies stopped in front of Velasco's vehicle, exited the patrol vehicles, and gave Velasco verbal commands to exit the truck.
Hey, put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up now! Put your hands up! Put your hands up now! Put your hands up! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Hey, let me see your hands up! Let me see your hands!
Velasco suddenly accelerated his truck toward two deputies who quickly ran out of his path to avoid being hit. Velasco then fled north on Amalaxan Avenue. The deputies re-entered their patrol vehicles and initiated a vehicle pursuit.
Come on. Let's go together.
245 on the deputy. Copy, 245 on the deputy. What is your 1020?
42's on the frequency. We're going to be overhead here, so.
During the pursuit, Velasco made a U-turn and drove directly at a patrol vehicle. The deputy drove his patrol vehicle into the driveway of a residence to avoid being struck. Velasco continued back to the informant's residence where he parked in the driveway and exited his truck.
No traffic.
It's camera on. It's camera.
Yeah, camera on.
It's on.
Let me get a couple of more units code.
It's over there. Show it. That's him. That's him.
Back towards the target loc. Stand by the front. Are you advised to try to run over hit the deputy and have his radio phone?
10-4, engine confirmed. This is the blue Ford pickup truck.
Velasco ran toward a family member while holding a pointed metal object in his right hand. Deputies contacted Velasco and gave him verbal commands to drop the weapon. Velasco began yelling unintelligibly at the deputies while still holding the pointed metal object in his right hand.
Let me see your ass! You! Let me see your ass! Get out of here! Let me see your ass! No! Get my friend off! No! Hey, get away from him! Get away! Let me see your ass! Let me see your ass! Let me see your ass! Hey, get back! Shoot him! Shoot him! Get down! Get on the floor now! Floor now! Get on the floor! Get down!
Deputies gave Velasco verbal commands to drop the weapon, but he refused to comply. A deputy fired a 40mm rubber projectile, striking Velasco's body, but it had minimal effect. The deputies continued to give Velasco verbal commands to drop the weapon, but he still refused to comply. The deputy fired a second 40mm rubber projectile at Velasco, this time striking his left hand, but it also had minimal effect.
Get away from him! Hey, get away from him! Get away!
Get away! Get away! It's your hands! It's your hands!
Let me see your hands!
Hey! 40! Get down! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! 40!
Get down!
Let's do it! Get on the floor! I'm out!
Get on the floor!
Velasco, while still holding the pointed metal object in his right hand, advanced toward the deputies, and a deputy-involved shooting occurred.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Hey, Mike, she's got a Yeah, he's got a weapon in his hand. He's going to charge deputy. Get up! Get out! Get down! Get down! Get on the floor now! Get on the floor now! Get on the floor now! Get on the floor! Get down! Get down! 988, 988. Get on the floor! Get back!
Velasco was struck by gunfire and dropped the pointed metal object he was holding. Velasco fell to the ground and deputies approached him to administer first aid. Los Angeles County Fire Department paramedics responded and provided medical care. Velasco was transported by ambulance to a local hospital where he received further medical treatment. There were no other persons injured during the incident. A metal screwdriver approximately 6 inches in length was recovered at the scene. Subsequent to this incident, Velasco was charged with 3 counts of obstructing, resisting a peace officer, 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of criminal threats, and 1 count of vandalism.